1923 Main Street, where pavement, powder, and perfect swells combine with travel style every week. I'm your host, Mike Belobradic, and today, 20 walkable beach towns in North America with main streets you will love exploring. If you're looking for somewhere a little different to go that is seaside or waterside, here are 20 places you may not have considered. Now, some of these do have surf and skate cultures. I would suggest heading to the blog post where I outline more details about all 20 of these spots. But for now, let me run through them on this episode. Let's start with the Pacific Coast. Carmel by the Sea. Now, this is a less traditional beach town in many ways and more like a storybook village by the ocean. Definitely one to consider in California. Sticking with California, a personal favorite of mine, Coronado. You know, Coronado is such a great place to go. The coastal part of San Diego in many ways, with such a great little small town area that you can walk to, especially if you're staying somewhere like the Hotel Del, which is nearby. Not too far from Coronado, number 3 is Santa Cruz. Now, Santa Cruz is clearly one of the most important surf and skate destinations in North America, but it is also a great little town that has beaches, boardwalks, local shops, and more. Definitely worth considering. Number 4, Encinitas, California. A real Southern California relaxed lifestyle here, and it's influenced many generations of surf-inspired fashion. So near and dear to our hearts here at 1923 Main Street. Moving up the coast, number 5, Cannon Beach, Oregon. This is one of the most recognizable coastal communities in the Pacific Northwest and definitely a spot worth considering. Further north into Canada, Tofino, British Columbia, on Vancouver Island. This is where Canadian surf culture meets the wilderness. It is a rugged West Coast terrain, but this community has so much to offer and is definitely worth considering. All right, let's move away from the ocean now. Let's look at the Great Lakes. Grand Bend, Ontario. Grand Bend is a classic summer beach destination in Ontario, Canada. Located on Lake Huron, it has all the ingredients people look for in a traditional beach getaway. Number 8, Bayfield. Probably haven't heard of it unless you live in the area, but it offers a quieter version of the Lake Huron experience. So if you're looking for a historic downtown type of getaway that is waterfront, take a look at Bayfield, Ontario. In the same region, Ontario, Southampton. This is a beautiful Lake Huron shoreline with a traditional small town downtown. Really great for exploring local shops and restaurants before heading to the beach. And finally in Ontario, Port Stanley. It is becoming one of Ontario's most popular lakeside escapes. This little village offers beaches, waterfront dining, local shops, and a compact downtown that really encourages people who love to explore on foot. In Michigan, South Haven, one of those Great Lakes towns that really captures the feeling of a classic American beach vacation. Another spot in Michigan, Grand Marais. This is a different kind of beach town experience. Located on Lake Superior, this little community is surrounded by really dramatic natural beauty. It attracts visitors looking for outdoor adventure, quiet beaches, hiking, and really a slower pace overall. Now, moving back to Oceanside in Atlantic Canada and the Northeast, St. Andrews by the Sea, New Brunswick, Canada. This is the kind of coastal charm that makes you immediately want to slow down. It's a historic waterfront town with heritage buildings, indie shops, restaurants, galleries, and ocean views, all in a compact downtown setting. Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. Really one of Canada's most visually distinctive coastal towns. It's not a traditional beach town, but its relationship with the ocean really defines everything about it, from food to culture to scenery. Ogunquit, Maine. Long been one of Maine's favorite coastal escapes, and its appeal comes from the combination of beach, village, and scenery. Or Kennebunkport, Maine. It is a classic Maine coastal experience, a little bit famous for its political reasons, but it is a historic downtown, waterfront restaurants, galleries, and the nearby beaches, all add up to make it a destination that feels both polished but relaxed at the same time. One of the more famous ones on the list, Cape May, New Jersey. It stands apart from many American beach towns because the town itself is the attraction here. Victorian architecture, historic streets, independent businesses, which is great, restaurants, and a real walkable layout, essentially, that is perfect. Now, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, or Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, depending on how you like to say it. This delivers a classic East Coast beach town experience. Number 19, moving to Florida for the final two, Seaside, Florida. It has changed the way many people think about beach towns because it was designed around walking and not driving. Yes, it is on the Gulf side, but it isn't known as a surf destination. However, there are swells, cold fronts, and even storm-driven surf that can make it surfable. So check, if you're going there, what's happening in the surf reports. And finally, Fernandina Beach, Florida, on Amelia Island. We absolutely love Amelia Island. This is a great beach area, Florida coastal lifestyle, historic downtown experience, and the surfing here I really love. It's good, consistent beach breaks, 2 to 4 foot range. You're not getting overhead swells, generally speaking, but is really one of the Florida beach communities that really encompasses that walkable, historic feel. All right, there you have it. 20 places you may or may not have thought of. Some big names and some little names on this list. Check them out. If you're in the areas, consider dropping by or staying for a night or two. All right, everyone. Thanks as always for listening. Follow along on social media at 1923 Main Street. Visit the shop at 1923mainstreet.com. I'll see you again next week. And as always, roam freely and ride bold.